Here we go. So here we are inside that feeder, and the bees are not touching that syrup. They're nowhere near it. They won't come up and eat it, just as I suspected. Now let's go into these ones and see if they're digging into their frame feeders. Okay, let's see if they're digging into the frame feeder in this hive. Yep. And there you go. There's the frame feeder right there. There's the brood. They just walk over this way and they dig into the syrup. Not a lot down that tube, but a whole lot down this tube. So they're sucking it dry. They're doing it. And that's what you want, right? You want to give them as much syrup, easy access to syrup. And all these bees, most of these bees are probably nurse bees. They just don't want to leave the brood nest. And they won't go up through the bottom of this feeder to get up into the syrup. I know a lot of people seem to have a distaste for frame feeders, like as if opening up the hive is a disruption to the workings of the colony, but really it doesn't. You can see they're not bothered by it. It's a small number of bees. They're going to be less aggressive just because they're a small number. And new beekeepers should open up the hive whenever they can. So if coming in here every second day to check that feeder and refill it gives you an excuse to look at the bees, then I say good thing. The more you look at these bees and the more you hang around with these bees, the more you're going to learn. You just got to watch the bees. That's how it worked for me anyway. So while I'm here, why don't I just take a quick peek? Okay, this is... oh yeah. They're backfilling the brood nest. They must have been inside the nuke for a while. So I could wait for these bees to start building comb, or I could just give them a frame of drawn comb. That's what I'm doing. So these bees were transported here yesterday in the back of a truck, banging down the highway, bumping and jumping all over the place. And they were not in a very good mood at all, but they seem totally relaxed now. So let's just see if these guys are eating the syrup out of the frame feeder too. Yep, they are. I'll show you. See that? They're going down that bee ladder. Going down this bee ladder, and they're sucking up all that syrup. Now right now there's not a lot of them, but when there's brood in there, like cap brood, and once that brood emerges, we will have more worker bees to do more work, to make more comb. So let's just take a quick look. I'm not using any smoke. These bees are totally chilled. I'm pretty sure I don't even need gloves right now. Alright, so these bees are making some funky comb on the side of this. See that? I don't know if it's coming through. Am I looking at it? There we go. Yeah, see, this is pointing in the wrong direction. Alright, we got lots of, this is all pollen, this is cap brood, and there's our marked queen, and these bees are a little bit agitated. There she is, she's got a yellow dot on her. So I'm just gonna put this frame back. That frame it's bulging with honey, and I can't put it in. I don't want to disturb the queen, so hold on. She moves quick, which is nice. Young queens usually move fast. Oh, there's a big frame of cap brood right next to it. I wish I could see where she went. She was on this frame a second ago, and I do not see the yellow dot, so I guess she's gone. I'm going to give these bees just a little hit of mist. so they're not flying in my face as much as they are right now. That's a slightly sweetened sugar water. Ooh, yeah. Lots of brood. Look at that, that's young cap brood. And it's been backfilled, which means they've been in this nuke box for too long. And they ran out of room to store their nectar. And where did that queen go? I'm going to be extremely careful putting these frames back. Yeah, see, this isn't great. I'm going to split this up. Okay, another frame of drawn comb. So this is just comb that the bees have already drawn the comb on. And so the queen they'll just clean that up, and the queen will automatically have places to lay her eggs. And they don't have to use any resources but drawing out comb. Although we're going to have to get them to draw a lot of comb between now and September. These frame feeders, these are my frame feeders, and I got tons of them, so no problem using them. And what can I say about the frame feeders? They're great. You can see the bees are working it. Once I'm gone for a week, someone will have to come in here, I would say at least every 2 days, and check these feeders or just fill them up. Just even if they're not all gone, empty, just fill them up. And you do that by putting the sugar syrup probably in a gas tank, the portable gas tank jobbies, and then just stick the funnel down the hole. And you might drown a few bees while you're doing that, but no bigs. You can't be a beekeeper without killing bees. And I am sweating.